What is going on, guys? Axel here, bringing you the One Piece Ambition weekly update video. Let's just get straight on into it, starting off with the news on the next red character, which will be Blackbeard. This is a berries only character, so you are either spending IRL money to get summons for him, or you are spending berries. There is no other option. Now, there is no confirmation on who after Blackbeard will be the next red character, but the guess right now is Akainu. So we will have to just wait and see if you think you're in a tight situation with your berries. But nonetheless, let's just get into the update itself. So we are at the end of the 1.5 year anniversary, so there's nothing else to really do. All the events are pretty much gone. We can go here to the shop here. And what they have brought back is they brought Frankie back here. So you can now get him for a limited time, as well as his skin if you wanted his skin, which in my opinion, it's just changing the color of the shirt. I don't really think it's worth 680 diamonds, but that is just my opinion. Next, they brought back the Flying Going Merry for 198 yen. That, again, to me is not worth it. I don't think it's really a great boat. I did my boat tier list, and I feel like I recall putting it pretty low on the list. So yeah, we're just not really messing with that at all. If you buy that, good for you, but keep in mind you can buy it up to 5 times. You can max it out and get a lot of bounty if you want to do that. I don't recommend it though. Lastly, what has came into the shop right here is Nami's little keepsake here. I did post a short just a few hours ago on this, so if you have not seen it yet and you want to see it, it is there. Essentially, it's just Nami at the pool, and she gets a jump scare, and that's about it. She uses the same skin that was released with her when the first costume ever came out. This is for 580 diamonds. That is a lot of diamonds, just for a background that you might not look at too much, so just keep that in mind, but it is still, you know, cool to have these in case you want to switch it up. Going into, I don't know if I even brought this up in the last video we did, but this is Squardo. He's a really good character. If you're going to be spending any money, this is a good one to get. Very good for PvP and very good for a couple other bits of content, but mostly PvP. So we're going to go here. Keep in mind that this is a very weak boat right now, but for berries you can get this boat. And so I had some people commenting, oh, you're wrong, you can get this for about 10k berries, 15k berries. Okay, that's fine, it's all RNG at the end of the day, but what I want to say is that if you have spent 15k on this, I hope you have enough money to get Blackbeard, which is coming out probably in less than 2 to 3 weeks. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, this is a S rank boat. These are the easiest types to get, because if you don't get it this way, then you're going to be spending 50 USD to get another boat, which is just something you're not even going to use a lot, at least in my opinion anyways. So this is for your super captain. This is your monthly check-in, but daily, right? This is a yen deal, so if you spend 24, you get both. 6, you just get the first one here. So for the 6, you get some berries, you get 1 fragment of a red character of your choice, 580k cash. Not really worth it in my opinion. I think it's $1, so I mean $1 for 300 berries, that is technically worth it, because they do 1 berry per 1 diamond. So I guess it's technically worth it, but I wouldn't really care for it too much. And in the 24 here, you get the 1 red tier, which applies to after level 40 and Way of the Strong, 800 of this token, which doesn't really level you up beyond level 50, really. So, I don't really recommend this event for anyone unless you're just coincidentally buying diamonds. You know, if you're buying diamonds, you're going to get this anyways. So there is that. This is the daily check-in, which this is the last day that you should have gotten this right here. It's available until the 16th, so you still have like 9 more days or something like that. But you are running out of time on this, so just make sure you are logging in and grabbing the stuff here. This is random PvP. So, yep, this just came out today. Get some decent berry rewards here and arena tokens mostly. This is just random, right? There's 7 events. If you want to look through them all, you can. If you want to translate them, you can, but yeah, there's different types of events here, and you just do PvP with it. This is the, just, you know, completing your, I don't know what they actually call this, like a boat event, like, it's the boatman's daily life is what it's called. So essentially you earn hammers. You get up to about 12-ish a day for daily missions, and you just repair the crates by pressing the button. There are some decent rewards, but you want to be doing this. This is the easiest one to do, so just, you know, click the button. That's all you got to do. Lastly, this is 3v3 boat. I'm surprised I haven't actually done this one on this character yet, but there are some decent rewards here, so make sure you're out getting these, at least all the meat. At least try that and get the berries. And then lastly, your Super Captain discount. You get 50% off. This expires in 3 days. So make sure you get that if you want it. If you don't want it, then just ignore it, right? And that's about it. That's really about it for this episode here. There really isn't too much to really talk about right now. The game is slowing down a lot right now after the 1.5 year anniversary. I personally thought it was a little lackluster of an event. There wasn't really too much going on. Whitebeard did come out at the same time, coincidentally, and he's a really good and fun character, but we really need to keep forward a progress of just really good events in game, and right now they just kind of gave us some really crappy ones. And there isn't really anything to be excited for right now. There's not a lot of new characters coming out, not a lot of yellow or purple characters, and we're just kind of waiting right now. So don't be surprised if I skip maybe a week or two in between certain weekly updates, because if it's just the same boring stuff, then I might not make the video. But yeah, otherwise, you know, I'll keep doing what I'm doing, right? Y'all get your shorts, and, you know, right now I'm working on the Sea Adventure Guide, so hopefully we'll have that done in the next couple months. It's going to be a while because it's a lot of editing and it's a lot of making sure everything is right and all that. So yeah, that is everything. Until the next time, peace.